Hello everyone. So we are going through the basics of the game, and I'm guessing this still could be classified as basic. I'm going to talk about memories in this video. Let me just show it to you. You just go to your hero trait section. I believe the default hotkey is age. So you will unlock this at some point, right? This is the default thing for your class. Every class has a different base trait. I believe the official term is the base trait. So it does some stuff, right? Then climbing levels. At the start of the campaign, you will be finding your first installable slot number ones. So this one is a revived memory. It's a little bit more complicated. It's actually quite a lot complicated. So let's not get into that. But what you wanna do is, so there are three types of memories, right? Installable slot 1, 2, and 3, and they have different bonuses. So the first one is the base one, right? That armor here, that strength there, that attack speed there, right? And then you will have two fixed modifiers, and you will have all of these at the time of the dropping of the memory, right? Or at the time of buying the memory. So these will be revealed, right? The base stat and the two additional stats will be revealed. So for example, armor, I have affliction effect and I have critical strike rating there, right? So these are fixed. They don't go anywhere. So the armor is classified as the base affix, and the other two are classified as the fixed affixes, as you can probably tell from the name. The other two, down below, are the random affixes, and they will be only revealed when you level your memory to level 20 and 40 respectively, and they can be rerolled, right? So that's very important. One of the few instances of making a little bit of money on the auction house was actually based on that feature. I did get some good memories with bad rolls, and I re-rolled them into good stuff, and then I was able to sell them at a profit. And that's actually pretty hard to achieve in this game because the auction house commission is a whopping 12.5%. So yeah. So there are qualities of memories. There are the white ones, there are the blue ones, there are the purple ones, orange ones, and finally red ones. So the blue ones can be like level 10, I believe, at most, right? The white ones. Did I say blue? I meant white. Do I have any memories here? I guess I wouldn't. Okay. Let me just show you though. Trade house, memories. Okay. Yeah. As you can see, right? And obviously people are not really selling white ones, but white ones have a level cap of 10. So that is the enhancement level thing, right? Blue ones have a level cap of 20. Purple ones, I am trying to prevent myself from saying epic, right? Because all these years World of Warcraft coding, it goes for normal, magic, rare, epic, legendary for me, but it's a little bit different in this game. I believe it goes normal, magic, rare, epic. So orange is epic, right? And even that saying, even saying that is damaging me, right? Because we are used to epics being purple and legendaries being orange. But yeah, that's what the color coding is, and the reds are being termed ultimate. So for normal ones, the level cap is 10, enhancement level cap. For the blue ones, it's 20. On purple, it becomes 30. On orange ones, it becomes 40. And on ultimates, it becomes 50. So what does that do? On top of providing a bonus to the base affix provided by the memory, what it does is at level 20, as I said, you will be able to reveal the first bonus modifier. And at level 30, you are going to add a level to the trait. So as you can see, this trait is level 3. So what this means is, if you have a regular memory in there, any white memory, unleveled even, that's going to give you +1 trait level, which means you will be able to unlock this trait. And as you can see, you have two options to select from on the first one. So this varies from class to class, I believe, right? Some classes have two options for all of them. You select whichever suits your build. So you have any memory in there and you will have access to the basic trait, right? You have a purple one that's leveled up there, right? Because purple ones have a level cap of 30. So if you have a normal one, you are not going to get any additional bonuses. If you have a blue one in there that's maxed, you are going to get one bonus roll like this attack damage, right? If you have an epic one or purple one in there that's maxed, which is level 30, you will then now have access to level 2 traits, right? If you are using an orange one that's maxed out, you will have level 2 traits and 2 additional FXs. And finally, if you are using an ultimate one that's maxed out, that's going to give you level 3 traits and 2 bonus affixes, which can be rerolled. So what you have to pay attention is the base roll of the memory, right? The armor, the attack speed, whatever it is that you want, right? And the fixed rolls, because these cannot be changed afterwards, right? But the additional rolls can be changed. So what do I mean when I talk about upgrading? Well, upgrading, this is maxed out, but sorry, let's just take this one. Okay. So upgrading costs you memory scraps. These are costing about 0.1 per. So this upgrade costs you 1.6 FE, right? If you want to farm your own memory scraps, void pirates are the best method to farm memory scraps. As far as I know, I have been doing that, and you get them a lot, right? From a single run that you can do once every 3 runs. So you do some maps. Once every 3 maps, you will be able to fight the boss, and the boss is going to give you upwards. That's a very, very good scenario, but you can get like 800 in a single run, which means 80 FE, right? That's very good, but it happens, of course, extremely rarely. Depending on the bonuses you have picked, it's going to vary. I would say it would be 200, 250 or so at minimum, and it can go up to like 500, 600 on very good runs. 800 was a bit of a miracle, but I did have it. And later on, you will also start needing memory threads, I believe they are called. These, let me show you. These, right, memory threads, epic memory threads, when you are leveling. So if you are leveling a low level memory, you will need the weaker versions, but eventually all you need will be this. These are about 0.2 per. So, so what I mean is leveling a hero trait, a memory, can actually be pretty expensive. You should always keep a lookout on, the ones that you like and the ones that are leveled already, right? Because it can be cheaper, because it's going to take you hundreds and hundreds of FE to level the ultimate memory to the max, right? And you could say, I'm piring void pirates, I have my own scraps. You do, but if you get a leveled one at a discount, you can just sell your memory scraps and generate currency, right? There is a bit of a balance there. So what I generally do is I look for a base stat that I want, right? 2 fixed stats that are acceptable to me, and then I don't really care about the added rolls. So I take a look at the leveled ones and the not leveled ones. If I can find a leveled one that's good enough, I buy it, even if the random modifiers are bad, because then I can reroll them. Of course, that's going to have a cost as well, but that's not that expensive. It approximately costs you 2.5 per reroll. Depending on how strict you are, you can get done with both rolls with about 100 FE. That's going to be pretty cheap. Let me just show you an example. Hero memories. Let's say look for movement speed one. That's the third kind. Filter surge. So not fixed affix, but base stats. Okay, so it's going to have a base stat. Let's say I want an ultimate one. And so guys, this is where it becomes a little bit more complicated. Condition group. So this is going to ask the item to have one of these, right? Any one of these is fine. So what will I want? Let's say I will want strength. I will want armor. I will want, let's say, attack speed, right? And I have not declared any tiers in here, so that will show me everything, right? Let's just take a look. Okay, we are in the wrong category, I'm guessing. This is not possible. Oh, sorry, I did select base stats, right? I did make a mistake. That's very nice. Let's correct this. Let me go back into it. Edit. So that is looking for base stats. I have to look for fixed stats. Let's search for fixed. Okay, let's search for this. These are extremely expensive and I will not be able to find them, but just pick them. Critical strike damage, attack speed, damage, life, armor, that sort of thing. So thing is, guys, because we can have two fixed effects, I can even ask for two of these. So let's take a look at this. So what I'm asking for is I want an ultimate quality with, you know, base stat with movement speed, and I want to have it two of these, right? And as you can see, the list pops, and as you can see, it's pretty expensive because I'm asking for two good modifiers. And there are some that are not leveled here, and there are some that are leveled here. Leave the revived stuff out of it at this point, right? It's a little bit too complicated, but you know, you just go for, let's say, so for example, I say 1,200 max price. There are some, as you can see. Let's just also add this one, this revived category. You can have only one revived. Let's leave it there. So let's say not revived. Okay, so I can find some, as you can see, but because I didn't declare tiers, as you can see, the damage is tier 1, but the life is tier 2 or 3, I believe. I'm not very sure. Could be tier 3. It's tier 3, right? So there is that. So for example, take a look at this. Again, the same thing. So as you can see, I'm not getting anything with double tier 1, right? If you can hit a double tier 1, it could be a good idea to buy it. So I have none. What I could do is, so guys, let's say I want that, right? So I can go in here and select tier 1. So tier 1. These do not have tier, so I'm not touching them. So what this is going to do is it's going to show me two fixed stats. I mean, both fixed stats will come from this list and they will be a minimum of tier 1. The price will go insane, of course. Okay. I mean, there is one for 2,400, not bad. Let's just say 3,000 max price. Okay. So the cheapest one is 2,100. I'm going to guess it's going to have defensive. Yeah, it has two defensive values. And thing is, guys, keep in mind, while the base value does not vary, the fixed affixes can vary. You can take a look at it here. So this one is on the high end, but you know, it's a little bit too defensive. Let's take a look at this. That's not bad, but damage, generic damage, is not one of the best damaging modifiers. It's going to add a few percent damage at best, but it's not too bad, but it does not add that much damage. So, you know, that's how you can search for it. Obviously, if you're on a budget, so for example, let's say, obviously these will have to change, but if I go for a rare one, that's the purple one, that means I'm going to be looking for something that is going to allow me to get a tier 2 trait, right? Let's take a look at this. Yeah, as you can see, these can be mighty cheap. Try to buy these leveled. So the higher the rate of the memory, the higher the upgrade cost. So, you know, being fully upgraded takes only 30 levels here, right? Or 29 levels. And it's not that expensive. But I mean, if you can find anything that's leveled, so you can also search for that as well. You can search for memory trait level. You can say 2, right? That means it's going to be maxed out. Or you can say hero memory enhancement level 30. It's the same thing. Let me just say 2 here. And as you can see, it's leveled. And the cheapest one, we have one for 60, which is, I would say, expensive. There is no need. You should just buy one from scratch and level it yourself. So yeah, that's about it for the memories. Yeah, it was a little bit confusing to me. And when you are progressing through the campaign, you will not have any memories for some time. At around level 30, I'm guessing you will be getting your first one. You will not still have access to these, and you will not have access to the auction house, so you cannot, you know, work your way around this. But when you are playing the game for the second time, you can just go to the auction house, buy something, put them in the stash, and you can put the memories in as soon as possible. I don't think there is a level requirement, so I think you can just put them in right away. so you can make your life much easier when you are leveling. There is no level requirement, right? But there could be, I think there is a level requirement for the traits themselves. So I don't think you can choose it. Yeah. So I can't see it now, but there could be some level requirement for the, let me just check it quick. I have a character that I played and didn't like at the beginning of the season, fresh out of the campaign. Yeah. Let's just see it quickly. Yeah. So this one, I believe required like 65. So yeah, you can't cheese it. There are some level requirements here. As you can see, this guy has a little bit different. For the second one, we have two options. For the third one, we have two options. But for the first one, we don't have an option. We have to select the default one. So it varies from class to class. I'm hoping this will clarify it a little bit. It was very confusing to me when I first got into it. And there is a special, let me just show you something. The revived memories are very special. But if you see this, don't be surprised. Let me just show you. I have it on this character, I think. There is a special kind of revived memory that actually allows you to put in a fourth memory. Let me just show you. See? So that is this one, right? It allows me to place another memory in here that adds a lot of damage and also levels this one up. Normally this does not level up, but because I'm using a epic memory there, that gives you +2. So you are not allowed to put ultimates in. That would bring the base trait to level 3. But yeah, so I mean, that's how it's done, right? There is no other way to place a fourth memory in here. You have to get a revived one with this specific bonus, and then that will allow you to put in a fourth memory. Normally, you are allowed to put 3 memories in. This varies from build to build. So sometimes revived stuff can give extremely powerful abilities. So some people go for those builds. For this build, we just want the fourth memory slot. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will try to answer to the best of my ability, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.